Hello there! Look at here! It's the Ernie Slinkies! Yeah! You got the rock and roll Super Slinky. You got Super Slinky. Yeah. You got reinforced Super Slinky. You got the Extra 08. The other ones were nice. This is 08. Extra Slinky, even though this was reinforced. But on the guitar I got the Extra Slinky 08 not reinforced. And what's the difference? Oh, then there's difference. Well, before I always play with the R string with the tight fit, because they have the old school metallic compoundings. Yeah, it's the nickel plated, but they are sounding more mellow and they are more hard to play on. Not super slinky, not slinky at all, but sounds super good. So you get older, you got ouch, arthrosis, yuck, fuck. So what do? Well, maybe you should go with the super slinkies. Yes, and they are more slinky and bright. Okay, more slinky and more bright. And yeah, I lost the sound a bit, but they are more slinky, more easy to bend. Okay, but I thought maybe rock and roll super slinkies or something. Yes, they are in between. They are like in between the DR and the super slinky. They are quite bent, but still tougher. So, and also these reinforced ones are tougher. So for my bad fingers, sorry, have to go. Yeah, and what happens if you put on 08s on the guitar? This is 08s, not reinforced, but the standard super slinkies. Super slinky, yeah, super slinky. So are they more slinky? 08s. Yes, they are more slinky. It's like thin Fisher lines that you put on. And super hard to put on because they are so thin that you, yeah, it's almost, as soon as you put it in, it's going to pop out. So to change strings takes a lot of effort. And you got to put on the glasses to see where are the strings and where do they go in. Oh. But anyhow, by the time this set of 08 slinkies has been on for half a year, and what has happened? They're not as slinky anymore, because strings, even though they're slinky, are going to be more and more tighter over time. So for me, that maybe changes the strings once a year. Yeah, it's a good alternative to have those ones. Are there any more problems otherwise than just getting my own? Well, they are tinier, so the slits on this string nut thing here needs to be tighter, because if they are wider and you go in with a thinner string, it's going to wobble in here. And I got an old Höfner arch top from '67, tried 08s on it. The string jumped all over the place. It got too wide slits. But this one, and I also got them on Telecaster. Does it work? Yes, it works. They are in tune, and they are more easy to play. Of course, the tinier strings you got, the tinier tone you got. So if you put them on, do you need to have to do something? Yes, pull down the treble a bit and up the bass a bit, and you are actually sounding like Nines, and it's easier to play. Here you got not super in tune, but anyhow. And this is this string height is quite tight, and you can, I don't know if you hear, but it doesn't have any metallic wobble sound. It sounds clean. That's what I mean. All the way. Works fine. So I do recommend 08's Extra Slinky. Especially if you have a new guitar and you have a problem with the fingers, yes. And if I had good fingers, I was using this, but yeah. So sound just as fine if you down the treble a bit and up the bass a bit. Bass, not bass, that's a fish. Yeah, so yeah, if you are even if though you need to, yeah, if you don't have the strength, or if I don't bend as much, of course, because I'm a rocker or get the country player, but it's easier to bend and you don't hurt your fingers. Arthrosis hurt after a while, that's what I do. So I do recommend the blue ones, 8 not reinforced, but standard ones. Works fine, and they're going to be stiffer like after 3 months, so they feels like new Super Slinkys. Yeah, so buy Ernie Ball and DR, and they're going to, yeah, the tone is going to be brighter with Slinkies, but you save your fingers and you can bend if you need it, and you can it's okay, it's okay. Bye bye.